Okay, there's another one. California bill is going to protect unlicensed drivers from arrest. So this is interesting. My old home state. But so this is a bill. It's got a lot of immigration politics. Yep, right out where you are, sir. Potential implications for highway safety. You're saying it's on Governor Jerry Brown's desk. It was originally put forward by Assemblyman Gil Cedillo, a Democrat from Los Angeles, from your area, Sarah. So I'll begin with you on this. This is Bill AB 353.
Right. Kimberly, you know, there's an absolute necessity, as you know, living in Los Angeles to have a vehicle. And a lot of these immigrants are commuting from home across the county to their workplace and need a car. But we got to remember that driving is a privilege. It's not a right. And I understand the idea behind this bill, but the enforcement of it, if it passes, is going to be so difficult because there are unlicensed drivers on the road who are unlicensed for a reason. You know, there's the 85-year-old who didn't pass the test. There's the 16-year-old who never got his license. There's the, you know, person who lost his license and isn't eligible to get a new license. And how do how does law enforcement deal with this when they stop somebody and they're not only unlicensed but an illegal immigrant? So I think the enforcement of this is going to be difficult, and I'm not sure, you know, what the bill's proposing in terms of enforcement. But I don't buy the correlation that they're drawing between the tragedies on the road and these unlicensed immigrants causing some of these tragedies. I mean, that's just because somebody's a bad driver. I don't think that has to do with them being immigrants and unlicensed. So it's interesting. It sounds good, and I think it's just a loophole we're trying to create in our vehicle code to address some of these immigration issues. But I don't see how it's going to pass muster.
All right, gentlemen.
Well, you know, being a Republican on the East Coast is easy for me to comment, but you know, the way I look at this,
Thanks for being honest.
I look at this as it's a bill clearly designed to help illegal aliens in California. If you want to move to California, if you're in New York, please, I'd be happy to help you get there. You know, as it stands right now in California, if you're stopped at a DWI checkpoint and you're an unlicensed driver, you're arrested, your car is impounded, you have to pay a lot of fees to get your car back. You have to deal with being arrested and deal with the criminal charges. This proposal would would take away the criminal aspect of not driving without a license in California. It would only be a violation. The officers at the scene would only be allowed to give you a citation for driving without the license. And on top of that, they can't impound the car. But not only can they not impound the car, they have to make reasonable efforts to find the registered owner of the vehicle. So at a DWI checkpoint, what are we going to do? Set up a phone booth also so the cops can sit there and say, oh, hey, we got your car down here. You want to come pick it up?
The statistics also are overwhelming in favor of arresting people without licenses. An unlicensed driver is 5 times more likely to engage in a fatal car crash, 4.5 more times likely to drive while drunk, 4 times more likely to have a hit and run. We have these laws for a reason. I don't see why we should make an exception. I appreciate, this is an immigration. The law is immigration blind. This proposal takes into consideration immigration when it shouldn't be.
Okay, all right. But do we kind of concur on this, or
California?
What can we say, Sarah? See, that's why I had to flee the jurisdiction.